The gun, leg kick, jab, jab, punch. So this is really great technique of using martial arts to clear the gun. Oh, he catches him in the air, body lock, and bear hug. We haven't seen anyone really do a lot of bear hugs in MMA. Maybe the game is just waiting for that next evolution. The bear hug squeeze. Headbutt's great. I miss the UFC days when the headbutt was legal. Bam. KO. Welcome back to Gamology. RJ Clifford here. I'm a retired fighter, washed up has-been. I have a Sirius XM radio show where I've been forcing my MMA opinions on others, and now I'm gonna do it to all you. Jab, 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 body jab, circling, circling, and down he goes. Marduk. So he's got the MMA gloves on and knee pads. So you know he's ready to go. He knows what he's up to. He came well prepared. Video games love those uppercuts. Bam! So you just send him flying into the air. All right, here's a takedown, mount, ground and pound. What are you doing? You never give up mount. What is he doing? All right, here comes a big double leg takedown, slam, love it, straight into mount, great technique. And then he does the Kazushi Sakuraba double judo chop. Look it up if you haven't seen it. Absolute disrespect and effective, and he's done. All right, here is King. King is clearly a pro wrestler. He's got the outfit, he's got the cape. He kind of looks like a mascot for a cryptocurrency company that Elon Musk is going to invest in. He's clearly there for the flash and pizzazz. Now this is an incredible move, and I'm so happy we're seeing it in a video game. This technique is called a twister. It is one of the rarest, cringiest, toughest submissions you can get in mixed martial arts. You never see it standing, but you'll see it on the ground. An opponent will put one leg in, take the other person's arm, put it over their head, and basically just twist their spine until it hurts so much they can't be there anymore. Normally submission is all about using my strongest muscles against your smallest muscles. My arms against your throat, my legs against your arm. This one's the opposite. This one's my entire body weight and muscle against your spine and your trunk. Very, very rare. If you get that submission, you're winning submission of the year when the awards come out. Kuma, we've seen a lot of great human fighters so far. Now we've got a bear. A grizzly bear fighting in the snow with shoulder pads and a helmet. He's either ready for battle or he's going into laser tag. Bear hug, see what I did there? The bear hug squeeze. And bite the face. Right paw swipe. So this is a great technique right here. Roll around on the ground looking like an adorable little grizzly bear, and when your opponent comes in to take a selfie with you because you're looking so cute, bam, you punch him. So he's got MMA gloves / brass knuckles. Very illegal and very effective. Uppercut after a front kick. Again, combinations, throwing punches that lead to the next punch, right? Use your momentum when you're attacking. And if you can fly in the air with devil wings, all the better. Okay, you can see right here, rolling knee bar. She sets it up. She goes punch, punch, punch into a scissor sweep takedown, and then turns it immediately into an arm bar. That is textbook flashy grappling. That's actually a real move. You don't see it very often because it's so low risk in flying, but that's a real technical grappling move. Okay, jumping attacks, teeps, front kicks. Again, everything linear, pushing them back up against the taco truck, or that a hot dog cart. Either way, you got their back against the wall, and that's when you unload your attacks. Big uppercut to the body, hulking up, and big right uppercut. Video games love the uppercut because it sends fighters flying in the air, right? If I hit you with an uppercut and you go flying, that just looks super cool. Obviously, in real life, that normally doesn't happen, but we have seen some fighters who have such big uppercuts. Well, they'll hit you with an uppercut and keep you from collapse. We've seen that a couple times, where the uppercuts are so powerful, the guy's unconscious body's trying to fight back and fall to the ground, but the uppercuts were more powerful than gravity. You don't see it very often, but I've seen it before. So you hear that announcer in the background, that woman's voice? That's the voice of Len Hart. She was actually the real true announcer for Pride Fighting Championships, a Japanese promotion that was really successful in the 90s and early 2000s. And she was known for her big, outrageous, flamboyant announcements. Sakuraba Kazushi! Antonio Rodrigo Nogueira! And she is famous. Cult following in mixed martial arts, and Tekken 8 got her to do the ring announcing. Great job, Tekken 8. Proud of you. Getting Len Hart on there. Now, this is a guy who has the giant physique, but it's useful for him because he's a grappler. He's trying to get his paws on you, slam you, doing, of course, that spinning pile driver that he's famous for, and still he's got hops. It's a blast double leg right out of the gate. Just standard operating procedure for like a wrestler MMA fighter. Double leg takedown, get on top, ground and pound. There it is again. Blast double leg, get on top, end mount, Punch, punch, punch. And the further away you are, the more damage you can make. So you'll see with ground and pound fighters that are worried about their opponent getting up, they're just gonna smash them. Forehead in their jaw, both their hands pushing them down. They wanna make sure they don't get up. Fighters that rear up, you're less likely to keep your opponent down, but you can get more power. You have more distance between your punch and your opponent. And you see guys that really want to do damage stand over you and drop bombs. No way Connor's getting up. Not a chance Connor's getting up. 0% chance Connor's getting up. This fight's going to be over. Just ground and pound. Bam, bam, bam. Fighting that hand. Granby roll in the guard. It's not where you want to be if you're Conor McGregor or John Jones. That's never where you want to be if you're John Jones. And he got up! I can't believe it! The impossible happened! See that far underhook that he has? That's a great way to keep your opponent pressed up against the cage. You're always fighting for underhooks when you're in the clinch. Oh, that front kick right to the face. Beautiful. Francis is trying to shrimp, trying to push the hips of Stipe off of him. But when you're a lifelong wrestler like Stipe, it's hard to get those strong hips off you. Now he's going for an armbar. Now this is the give and take. They're fighting for position, Stipe's trying to isolate that arm. Francis Ngannou's trying to keep that arm safe. He's slowly advancing. He's got to get his left leg over the head of Francis, and he does. Francis in his last-ditch effort here, just holding onto that grip. Stipe gets the grip, breaks it. Did he tap? Did he tap? I think he tapped. Armbar win by Stipe Miocic. Oh, he survived. He got saved by the bell. All right, clearly that was Stipe's round, 10-9. Let's see what Francis can do to return. Overhand right is your standard issue mixed martial arts moneymaker knockout because you can generate a lot of power, throw one strike at one time. It's called an overhand right because it's going over the guard, and it's a looping punch, so you got a lot of power. The most powerful shots in mixed martial arts. Oh, the disrespect. 3 hooks in a row, followed by a right hand. Steve's boxing coach is doing backflips outside the octagon right now. All right. Tie knees from the clinch. This clinch that's very popular in mixed martial arts, where you have both fists behind the head of your opponent, is called the tie clinch. You can control them, you can move them where you want them to go. It wears on them more than it wears on you energy-wise, and most importantly, you can throw beautiful knees because you can pull their head as you're throwing your knee up. One of the most dangerous places to be in a fight. This is the most standard issue Muay Thai combo that exists. Left hook, right leg kick, because you're using your momentum to turn your body when you're throwing a hook, and you've wound up your kick to turn it and throw your right kick this way. Maybe the most basic combo in all of Thai fighting. Left hook, right kick.
Here's that.
I believe I shall take out the garbage.
So she's really fluid with her strikes. So she's throwing a kick to one side, which sets up the kick to the other side. Little foot sweep for them to fall down. It's like a dance. Very fluid movements. Is that a 720? 720 spinning back kick right to the gut. Grab their head, flip over them, and then do a reverse headbutt. Jumping spinning back kick, jumping spinning roundhouse kick, and then like 4 spinning back fists in a row, turning it into a left hook. So you notice the flow, just moving, 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 keep the momentum going and incorporate strikes. And then finish it with a good old-fashioned kick to the chest.
Aw, even the smallest of roses have their thorns.
All right, first up, we're gonna take a look at Uncharted 4, our hero Nathan. Nothing like a good old-fashioned prison brawl to get the party started. So it looks like he doesn't have a lot of friends in the crowd. They wanna throw him together. So now he's in almost like a rear naked choke situation. He has to worry about getting choked. He's being held stationary, letting people hit him. You gotta fight the hand that's choking you. First thing you do, whether in the street or in the cage, you gotta fight that choking arm. Because if you go unconscious, God only knows what they're gonna do to you. Now he's somewhere else. This is great fighting up against the cage wall. You've got someone stuck there, they can't retreat. Close quarters combat, punches to the head, punches to the body, knees to the gut. You can do a lot of damage when your opponent's just got his back stuck up against a stationary wall, fence, or in this case, some sort of mechanical device. Oh, jumping front kick. Okay, good move and bad move, right? So where keeping it real goes wrong. It's nice to be able to do one big, gigantic strike against somebody. Get him out of the way. Don't worry about setting up combinations. You're in a multi-opponent situation, just do it. The problem with that jumping kick, though, is you land on the ground. Now, if you're one-on-one, you're fine because you push your opponent away. But if you push your opponent away, his homie's gonna come around and stomp on your head. So So this is a great move right here. An underhook while pushing the head down. You can keep your opponent exactly where you want. They can't punch you, they can't kick you, and you can throw knees on them. So Nathan was really smart to get out of that position ASAP, because it is a deadly place to be. All right, so this move right here, a straight arm and pulling it the way that it is, it's hard to get it in like a mixed martial arts situation because a guy's gonna be able to roll with it. But if you can get the guy flat and make sure he's stationary and can't move, you can destroy a guy's pec by just pulling that apart. This bad guy had the right idea. If I'm throwing knees at my opponent, I've opened myself up for takedowns. Because normally when I throw a knee, I'm obviously on one foot, and my power goes backward. To throw a knee correctly, I gotta be going backwards. I throw my knee like this, boom, and I lean back. You wanna lean back when you're throwing a knee. And so when you're going backwards, that means you're open for takedown. Because I'm already leaning backward, I can just take the momentum with me. So we had the right idea. Luckily, our hero has hips like a cat, and he sprawled down on top of him and said, "No, you're not gonna take me down. Let me keep kneeing your face." The benefit of fighting with jeans on is that you've got protection, right? So if you're fighting on the ground, like you get mat burns when you're on just like good quality, like octagon surfaces. You still get mat burns. Imagine fighting on asphalt. Your legs are gonna get destroyed. So you have the advantage of at least an extra layer of protection, but because these are kind of tight, he's not wearing baggy jeans, he's wearing tight jeans, you don't have a lot of movement. So Daisy Dukes would be better if you're standing up, long jeans better if you're on the ground. Kick to the body, kick to the head, and fireman carry into the ocean. So normally when I get a fireman carry, let's say I go left arm on their arm, right arm between their legs, I'm gonna throw them right to left. They're gonna come over and they're gonna fall to the side. If you wanna throw them into the river, you can get them on their shoulders and just, boop, throw them back. Over his head, and then, I don't know what this is, but I gotta try it sometime. Spinning him around, catch him behind you, and then do the backbreaker. Body, overhand right, knockout. All right, that's a scary situation. You got like 7 guys to fight, and one of them's got a knife. So you take care of them one at a time, right? Oh, he put his head in the air conditioning unit! All right, this building's gonna get a huge fine from OSHA. There's no way that thing is registered. Use that air conditioning unit as a blender. Again, another sweet foot sweep. Don't have to deal with them, keep going. All right, full Nelson. It is an illegal move in collegiate wrestling. All right, back elbow, that's how you get out. You focus on one guy and move on. Oh, is he gonna throw him in something again? Okay, his head didn't go into a blender that time, that's good. Punch, punch, spinning elbow. Another beautiful foot sweep. His head's gonna, oh, all right, his head didn't explode this time. And now I've got the knife guy. This is gonna be scary. Oh, soccer kick to the head. Yep, he's got a knife and he's down, just keep kicking him. All right, beautiful combination, ending it with the spinning back fist. Oh, Jones is dropped. See, Israel Adesanya should have jumped right on him. Dropped him again. Izzy, that was your chance. You could have been double champ. Now you're hurt. Oh, body kicks.
A leg kick.
Head kick, blocked. Ooh, nice little fake that they have there for John Jones. A little stutter step before he comes into his combo. Flying knee by Izzy. Oh, flying knee response by Jones. Front kick. What a brutal fight. Double knockdown! Oh! Oh, and his spinning wheel kick knocked out. I love referee Herb Dean just kind of nonchalantly just throwing his hands like it's done. Normally the referee's going to dive in there and try to save him so that the winning fighter doesn't try to do more damage on top. That was a brutal war. If every single UFC fight was like that, they would sell 10 million pay-per-view buys every pay-per-view. The fighter career span would be like 3 fights. So you're one-on-one. Very different fighting attack now. Now you're more likely to go on the ground, stay on the ground. You can grapple a little bit more. You can use smaller strikes to set up your big strikes so you can get reads on your opponent. Very different style of fighting when it's one-on-one. You can play a little bit. So I feel like this accurately describes like kind of like the action of a big fight. But again, the only thing I would say was most unrealistic is how this guy has cardio for days. Like he just beat up 50 guys and he's sprinting from room to room. Like he's also a world-class mixed martial artist and like decathlon athlete at the same time. Oh, those body shots, I'm telling you. Oh, now he's going head. Now he's got something important that pissed him off. Those body shots, I'm telling you. I think a good finishing move would be like he just chokes him unconscious, bashes his head into a wall. It's got to be something dramatic, right? I think this is our the main villain. Got to the boss. Gotta do something cool. Style points matter. Ah! You see, he held his fist so incorrectly. He buried his thumb in his fist. You never punch like this. Ever. Kids, don't ever punch this way. Punch like this. Hit with these 2 knuckles. Front 2 knuckles. Keep your thumb out of the way. You go here, you're gonna break your thumb. And that's probably why he lost.